Lights, camera, English.
Hello, hello, hello! Welcome to Master English, where we dive into the world of movies to learn English in a fun and immersive way. Get ready to popcorn your vocabulary and roll out the red carpet for your language skills. Today's movie is Miller's Girl. Miller's Girl is the new film starring Jenna Ortega and everyone's fifth favorite hobbit, Martin Freeman. It's a thriller about a teacher and a student slowly becoming infatuated by one another. Infatuated by one another means having feelings and attraction to one another, not in a sensible way. Do you remember how it works? First, you're going to watch the scenes with subtitles. The important vocabularies and grammatical points are highlighted. And then, I'm going to teach those to you. Before we get started, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Let's watch the first scene.
Steve, ignorance is a product of laziness, not limitation.
Oh, excuse me, but what's that you say? You want a chicken biscuit and a Coke? Well, you heard the boss. It's chicky, bicky, cokey time. Let's go.
You want anything, Mr. Miller?
No, thank you, Cairo. Sweet of you to ask.
She asked her professor if he wanted anything to eat, and he said, "No thanks. Sweet of you to ask." Sweet of you to ask means thanks for asking. That's your kindness. Sweet of you to ask. When someone offers you food or drink, but you don't want to accept the offer, such as not being hungry or thirsty at the moment, you can use sentences to decline the offer, still showing your gratitude. For example, you can say, "I appreciate the offer, but I'm all set." I'm all set means I don't need anything. I don't want anything. I appreciate the offer, but I'm all set. Or you can say, "Thanks for thinking of me, but I'm okay for now." Thanks for thinking of me, but I'm okay for now. Also, you can say, "I'm fine, but I appreciate your thoughtfulness." Thoughtfulness is a very nice word. Thoughtfulness means being considerate when you consider other people's needs and their feelings. I'm fine, but I appreciate your thoughtfulness. Also, you can say, "I'm okay, but I appreciate your generosity." I'm okay, but I appreciate your generosity.
Good.
Yeah?
Do you make these?
Yeah, but don't tell nobody.
Why not?
Oh,
I don't.
You figure it out.
I won't.
Can't have the baseball team knowing that he bakes biscuits and cries to Celine Dion.
On that, take my leave. She'll bid you goodbye. You bad bye.
Well, goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
But I love you, though.
No, you don't.
Take my leave, I shall bid you goodbye. These are polite ways to announce your departure or say goodbye. So, when you want to leave a place or a gathering, you can say, "I'm taking my leave." I'm taking my leave. Or, "I must take my leave now." I must take my leave now. Also, there are some other sentences you can say. "I'll be on my way." I'll be on my way. Or, "I have to head out." I have to head out. Or maybe, "Until we meet again." Until we meet again.
No, I didn't. You're seducing me, floozy. We make a good double team.
Hi. Am I interrupting?
We were just leaving.
Where's John? Where's Mr. Miller?
He left.
Shoot. Oh, well, I have you. Cairo, I think your idea is fresh to death. And, Winnie, I like your help, too.
With what?
Can you keep the secret?
Sure can.
I bake biscuits.
He's gonna have the baseball team sell them to raise money. But Fillmore wants you to design the logo.
I think that's really cool.
Really?
I'd love to help.
Cool. All right, I'll call you guys out in your lunch period. We can go over the specs.
Hey, I think it'd be easier if you just gave me your phone. I could text you the specs. It'd be faster that way.
Am I interrupting? Native speakers say it like this. Interrupt. Interrupt. They don't say interrupt. They say interrupt. Am I interrupting? This question is used when you're entering a conversation or you approach someone who seems occupied. So you say this to make sure that you're not disturbing them. Also, you can say, is it a bad time? Is it a bad time? Is it a bad time means, is it a bad timing that I'm here and I'm talking to you? So, two options. You can say, am I interrupting? Is it a bad time? Your idea is fresh to death. Fresh to death is a slang expression. It is used to describe that someone or something is so stylish, cool, and impressive.
Yeah, super cool, bro.
For example, that new song by the band is fresh to death. I can't stop listening to it. This restaurant's decor is fresh to death. It's like stepping into a magazine. Next sentence is, it would be easier if you gave me your phone. As you see, this is a conditional sentence. It's second conditional. We use second conditionals to talk about hypothetical or unreal situations in the present or future. So bear in mind that second conditionals are used to talk about dreams, wishes, or hypothetical scenarios. Now, look at the structure of this sentence. It would be easier if you gave me your phone. We have an if clause here. This part of the sentence starts with if you gave me your phone. Okay? If clause shows the condition. What's the condition? It's giving your phone to me. And also we have the simple past tense in the if clause. Look at the verb gave. It's the past form of give. And on the other hand, we have the main clause. The main clause shows the result. And what's the result? It would be easier. So becoming easy is the result. And look at the structure of the main clause. We have modal verb would. You can also use could, might, plus the base form of the verb be. So the overall structure of a second conditional is if plus past form of the verb and modal verb plus base form of the verb. I would buy a big house if I won the lottery. Look, I would buy. We have modal, would, and the base form of the verb buy. And on the other hand, if I won the lottery, won is the past form of win. Another example, I would go surfing if I lived near the beach. Also, you can change the places of the clauses. You can use if clause at the beginning. If she spoke English fluently, she could work as a translator. Another example, if she studied hard, she could pass the exam. I think second conditionals are crystal clear for you now. Now I want you to write your example sentences in the comments using second conditional. Write your examples in the comments for me. Let's move to the next scene.
It made you feel something that scared you.
Don't put words in my mouth.
Then say them yourself. Tell me what it made you feel.
Incredibly foolish for having trusted this material to a child.
You built the world. You built the fantasy, not on the page, but in real life. You can't blur the lines and then expect me to see a boundary when I suddenly cross it.
Let me be very, very clear with you. You're my student, and I'm your teacher. That's all. Any misconception of that is something, regrettably, that you have to shoulder alone.
Don't put words in my mouth. This is an idiom used to express the idea of not attributing words or thoughts to someone that they haven't actually said. This is used to indicate that someone is being misunderstood or misrepresented. I'm gonna give you example scenarios. Imagine that you tell your friend, "I don't like bananas." Later, your friend tells everyone that you hate all fruits. And in this case, you say, "What? What?" Don't put words in my mouth. I only said I don't like bananas. Another scenario. Imagine you're discussing vacation plans with your family, and one of your family members assumes that you want to go to the beach because you mentioned swimming. And you say, Hold on, no. Don't put words in my mouth. I didn't mean going to the beach. I want to swim in a pool. The next sentence is, you have to shoulder alone. To shoulder something means to accept or to take a responsibility, task, or burden. To shoulder alone means to bear or handle something by yourself without assistance from others. For example, since your team members are unavailable, you'll have to shoulder the responsibility alone. She shoulders the financial responsibilities of her family.
She's exceptionally talented. She's singular in that at this school.
Did you exhibit favoritism? Give special mentorship?
Of course. She's better than the curriculum, Joyce. You know that. I wanted to help her stand out.
I think he was impressed I knew who he was.
Did you exhibit favoritism? Exhibit means showing. Favoritism means showing special treatments or giving advantages to one person over others. And it is based on personal preferences rather than being fair. The teacher was accused of showing favoritism towards some students by always giving them better grades. In the workplace, managers should avoid any favoritism to maintain a fair environment. I wanted to help her stand out. Stand out means to be easily noticeable and remarkable among others due to distinctive qualities and characteristics. He said, I wanted to make her stand out. It means I wanted to make her bold, unique, and successful, and prominent. For example, his unique style made his paintings stand out among other artworks in the gallery.
Very literal. What are you doing to Mr. Miller?
I'm testifying against him in front of the school board.
Why?
He underestimated me. I overestimated him.
Are you okay?
I'm inspired.
But he didn't leave his wife for you. I'll testify against you.
No, you won't.
Excuse me?
I'll show them the evidence I have against you and Boris. And not only will your credibility be shot to shit, but you will incriminate him as well. 2 teachers can lose their jobs. Oh, hey, maybe we can double team.
You played me.
You knew what we were doing.
I'm testifying against him. Testifying against someone means providing information or telling the truth in the court in order to show that someone is guilty and did something wrong. For example, she went to the court and told the judge what she saw. She testified against the thief. The witness raised their hand and said what they knew. They testified against the person who hurt their friend. Your credibility will be shot to shit. Your credibility will be shot to shit. I like the rhythm. Shut to shit. Shut to shit. Shut to shit.
Teach me how to do it.
Okay. Credibility refers to trustworthiness. Credibility is about being trustworthy and reliable in the eyes of others. It's about whether people believe in what you say and what you do. And shut to shit is an informal expression that means severely damaged and completely ruined. So your credibility will be shut to shit means your trustworthiness and your believability will be completely destroyed.
The whole thing! Right down the crapper!
If you keep spreading false rumors, your credibility will be shut to shit and no one will believe you anymore. Alright, lights out on this English lesson. Thanks for watching and until next time, keep learning and enjoy movies. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye!